Hello friends, welcome to my video. Today I was going to share with you how we organise our medical supplies. Now I've used this method of organisation for about a year or a year and a half, and it has worked really well for us. It wasn't my idea originally, it's not my original idea to organise medical supplies in this way. I saw it at a friend's house and she had seen it on a website somewhere, so I can't take credit for the idea, but I've tweaked it and made it work for us. So this case that I use is just a regular basket with a lid from Kmart. I think it's always good to have a lid with medical supplies, just to keep little fingers out of it if you've got kids around. And on the top of our medical box, I just have an inventory, and these pouches will make much more sense once you see inside. But basically I just have listed what I have in each pouch, and of course you just have whatever your family needs. This video certainly isn't recommending certain medications, it's just letting you know how we store them. So a couple of reasons I wanted to have this inventory was for we've just gone into autumn here in Australia, and I wanted to go through and make sure that we'd have everything that we need for just any, first aid, things that come up, or if my little ones or my husband and I get sick during the colder weather. So I wanted to have a checklist so that I know, I can go through and tick what we have. I've just laminated this and stuck it on with some tape, and I think it's helpful. Also, I don't know if this is kind of like a morbid thing, but if anything happened to me, then my husband would know what he would need to stock. But yeah, so this is the things that we have, and it just makes it easy when I'm going through, once a month or once every couple of months or however often, to check that we have what we need. And this was just a Word document, super easy to type up. Yes. So then inside we have our pouches. Now these are just pencil cases that I also got from Kmart, where I got this tub. I think that they were like less than $1. And each pouch, I've just used the letters that come with the pencil case, has a name, like the pouch name. So this one's for bites. Then we have bums and tums. So this bites obviously is if we get any insect bites or anything like that. Bums and tums is any sort of digestion, stomach issues, or anything like that might come up. And actually we use this pouch a lot because my husband has really terrible indigestion, so he has quite a bit of medication in there that we use that for. And then we have cuts, which has, band-aids and antiseptic cream, that sort of thing. Pain, which is obviously pain relief, so things like Nurofen and Panadol. Allergies, which has any like antihistamine, cold and flu type medications, and burns, which is for burns. So they're the cases that I use, and then I have this one over here for scripts, which is really handy to have them all in the one place. So then also I have our thermometer, which is a really great one. I have these wipes, little eyes wipes, which I think are great for little ones. It's just they're really delicate on eyes because you don't want to, get really harsh chemicals or anything near eyes. I also have a couple of bandages and a rogue hair, of course. Bandages, and then just some things that couldn't fit in the cases. So I've got some more of the thermometer ear piece coverings, some Vicks, and some pain medication at the back, and some asthma medication. So inside these, so it all fits in really neat and compact, and of course if you had more more medications that you needed to store, you could just get more pouches or get a bigger container, but I just like how neat and together it all is. I used to have a separate container for each category and it just took up so much space and it was just way too big. So I wanted to show you inside one of the pouches. Maybe I'll do this bumps and tumbling. So what I do is I take medication out of their packaging. So this zigworming, lovely medication. It has the expiry date because you always want to make sure that you can see the expiry date and the dosage amount. So there's lots of medicines that have dosage amount on the actual individual packaging, but for those that don't, I take off the, I did a really messy job cutting that one off, but I take off the dosage chart for the medication and I keep it in there so it's always on hand and always easy to see. This really works for us, but if you feel worried about, you know, not having the medication and the dosages all together, or you think, I don't know, you know, it's really just us that accesses this medication, and it's pretty sort of straightforward medication that we've used a lot before, so we just remember it. But I do like to have the dosage for all of the medications in there, just in case. But there's a lot of them, you know, a lot of them have the dosages on them already written on. So I feel okay about getting rid of the boxes, but any that I'm not sure about, or I think, you know, people might feel confused about, I take off the dosages amount. And I also make sure if I'm doing that the medication name is clearly written, because you don't want to have a random medication and not know, you know, what it's for. So only do it like that if you feel like you can do it safely and manage, you know, the dosage amounts for the medication. But I think if you get confused, or you know, concerned about mixing them up and giving wrong dosages of things, then definitely just get some bigger pouches and keep all of the boxes all together. But I feel pretty comfortable doing that because we know the medications off by heart, and they're quite straightforward. So I do that. Some of them I just have very little in the pouches. For cuts, for example, I have just a variety of band-aids and antiseptic cream. Yeah, so they're not all really chock-a-block, but I just like how easy they are to sort through and organise. So it's easy for me, you know, if I need to get something for someone in my family, to find what I need. And I also like this style because it's quite easy to take. So if we need to go on a holiday or something, you know, it's not this great big huge thing that's difficult to transport. So I guess this makes it more clear now what these different pouches mean, and I just have written, you know, what is in each pouch, and then the miscellaneous items that we have as well. So having the checklist like this makes it really easy when I'm wanting to do like a stock take or something. I can just get out a pouch and you know, go through what I have in that pouch and check if I have it, check what, you know, if there's anything expired. I could use a whiteboard marker if I wanted to tick off what we have, or mark next to it, you know, if we're running low on something, so that I know next time I'm going to do an order to add it to my list. I recently did that just in the last few days when I was going through what we had, and I did an online click and collect order, which was really so easy to do, and it, you know, really convenient. So it was a good way to be able to compare prices and yeah, just super convenient. And I went through each pouch and took out any medication that was expired, and then I took that to the pharmacy with me just to give back to them, because I know, at least in this area, I'm not sure about other places, but you can take unused medication that's expired or anything like that back to the pharmacy, and they will dispose of it safely for you. So that's all I wanted to share today, just how we organise our medications. It has worked really well for us. It's really easy to find what we need, and to have it all together in one place. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that it's helped. Have a great day. Goodbye.